Hello, can you hear me? Oh, your top fan, Berta B, is here. That was quick. Hey guys. How is everyone? Look at my face, why is it so red? It's got a bit of cross-lining going on here. Thanks, Jess Holden. Welcome to the Monday show. Oh, I didn't like saying that. It's a bit, I need to try and get this. Oh, red there. I think it's because I've been leaning like that. Ooh, how are you, says Killjoy. I'm good. I'm good now that I've got my coffee. Bit sleepy today. Bit tired. Not got a good sleeping pattern. I need a better sleeping pattern. Caroline A, thank you for your 50 likes. I always find the like situation on YouNow is a bit weird. Because, I mean, I've been on for, what, 1 minute and I've got 1,500 likes, but it's not really an accurate... there's not even 1,000 people here. But it doesn't matter, does it? And thank you, Sassy Soda, for 100 bars. Do like YouNow. It's crazy, isn't it? All these emoticons flying around the place. If you are watching on YouTube, do remember that you can't chat to me. If you're chatting in the YouTube box, I can't read it. I'm only on YouNow. The link's in the description. Look at this bonnet. Crabstickz is now trending. Ahoy, hoy. Hopefully getting a haircut on Wednesday. I think it's time to get rid of it. I think it's time to end this madness. It's more to do with I'm annoyed with just having to sort it out at the beginning of every stream, every time I'm on Twitch. It's just, and because it's so long, it's starting to, the fringe is just separating. It's absolute bonkers. But I'm not sure what I'm going to get. Maybe I'll take some pictures in for the hairdresser and say, I just want it like this. I just want to look like Troye Sivan. Troye Sivan. Sassy Soda's my #1 fan. Everyone. Sassy Soda #1. Thank you, Sarah Lisa L. And thank you, Berta B, for saying I look good. God bless you. I'm not too sure about the camera angle, though. It's a bit... I was trying to put it on a tripod, but I kind of would like it better behind the computer. It looks like I'm looking too much off from the side. Let me just do some moving around. But how are you guys? That's what's most important. How are you? I mean, I don't really care, really. I mean, I do care, but it's hard to care about how 100 people are feeling like. Hold on, I'm gonna need a book. Wait there. I'm gonna need a big fat book. I'm gonna need a right hard booking. I know. I'll use this book about robots. Christmas present. 2016. Let's try and get that working. Let's try and get that. Oof. Bit too much headspace now. Well, let me get rid of a couple of games. Ratchet and Clank. Uncharted. Let me try that now. I've got a tripod. Well, it's not really a tripod because you can't really do anything with it. So look, it looks a bit better. Let's get rid of one more game. Hold on, get rid of one more game. Overwatch, gone. Although I think I can angle it. Can I angle it? It's not like an expensive tripod. You can't really do anything with it. Is that good? Yeah, that's the best I can get, I think. I need a tripod that actually you can just press a button, one of those electrical ones. Enough minded. Yeah, someone said bruises on my face. I think I was just watching a stream, and if I sit like that too much, I get red face. I've got very soft skin. But please share my broadcast. If you want, you don't have to. It's not like, you know, I'm not commanding you to. I'm just saying, you know, if you wanted to, that'd be fine. Thank you, Shanonymous. Do 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 do. Shanonymous. Do 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 do. Shanonymous. Do 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 do. Yeah. I apologise. You're so fit, Daddy, says Georgina Lilly. We did discuss this already. Don't call me Daddy. It's awful. It's a very cringe thing to do. It makes me feel very disgusting, and it kind of exposes certain daddy issues, which I don't want to get into with you guys, okay? This is just about entertainment. Don't call me Daddy. It really, really affects me. It really affects me on a very deep level. Why do you not have a daddy kink, Chris? Is that what it is, Bethan? Do some of you have some kind of sexual relationships with your fathers? Because don't bring that crazy shit into the chat. Okay? Neighbours are going mad next door. Freud would have a field day. Yeah, Gentle Mushroom, thank you. I need to shave tomorrow, I think. You look so fit, Uncle, says Amari. That's even worse, I think. That's even more disturbing. Kind of scared about getting a haircut because it looks a lot worse after a haircut because you finally get to see the shape of your head. Obviously, this is what happens. It's all just a mess, really. Yeah, it's definitely time. I don't know where I'm going to go, though. I don't know where I'm going to go for a haircut. I don't enjoy them because you just don't know who's good or not. I wish a machine did it now. You know, when people are complaining, robots are going to take over the world. Well, maybe they should, because then at least we'd get the same quality of, you know, product every time. Robots are taking our jobs. Yeah, well, be better then. Be better than a piece of technical science, you bastard. Have you eaten? How was your day? Says Sarah Lisa. Have I eaten? I've had some pizza and chips, I think. Thank you, Megan H. What have you eaten today? I mean, I think I usually have some crumpets. Ever tried cutting your own hair? Says Penguin. Yeah. But the issue is now that I've kind of got to go to the hairdressers because I have cut my own hair, but the problem is it's obviously you can't really do it that well, and after a few times cutting your own hair and letting it grow out, it becomes a mess. That's why it looks such a mess, because I've been cutting my own hair and now I'm paying the price for it because it's absolutely bonkers. You know, dead ends, it's all uneven, but that's because I've been cutting my hair. So I need to have it professionally cut now to a point where, you know, it's even. Because look, these bits have started curling and it's just not a good look. I know you guys are saying it's great, but it's annoying me all day, every day now, so if it annoys me, fuck it, I don't care how it looks. And if it looks bad, I can just wear my Crabstickz beanie. Well, aren't you colour coordinated? I'm not sure actually. I don't think that pink goes with that pink. I don't think I am colour coordinated. I've never liked it. I think this goes with black, but it's not. Pinks don't match. They're not matching. But I don't care. It's just YouNow, isn't it? No point dressing up. I saw it on Friday. It was fantastic, says Brianna Rama. Well, let's have a look at Metacritic. Well, no, Metacritic's better than Rotten Onions, isn't it? Or Rotten Tomatoes. Rotten Onions. Although in some multiverse somewhere, it will be Rotten Onions. Movies. Let me have a look at these. What's Metacritic saying about movies? It's not coming up because it's it. It's called It. It's got a 70 out of 100, so it's in the green. It's in the green. Interesting. And it's higher than everything else out at the moment, so it must be all right. although Dunkirk was at 94. So, did you see your Dunkirk? I bet a lot of you didn't go see it. I bet more people go and see it than Dunkirk anyway. Because the Dunkirk was about the war and stuff. But I think I don't know if I can be bothered to go and see it. It has to be something absolutely amazing for me to go and watch it in the cinema. It's such a kerfuffle, isn't it? Such an arseache. Sorry, mummy, says Georgina Lilly. Instead of calling me daddy, she's gone with mummy. I think that might be even more pointless. Because I have no mammary glands. Did you watch Baby Driver? I feel like I get asked that every day. I think it's coming out soon on Amazon. Baby Driver. I'm sure I'll see it eventually. I mean, everything just comes out so fast. On the 13th of November it comes out. It'll be on Amazon Prime or some shit. Mickey Mouse, thank you. Somebody was mentioning the original there. I kind of want to see the original, because the original's a cult classic. The film It I'm talking about now. Maybe read the book as well. And it's probably out somewhere to watch for free, isn't it? Because it'll be Netflix streaming or something. You're so fit, Crabby. Thanks a lot. It's not true though, but thanks a lot for saying it. Megan H, you need to watch OG. You need to watch OG it first. OG, Orange Grove, Orange. You need to watch OG. I don't know what OG means. Does anyone know what OG means? No point recommending. Oh, the original. Is that what you mean? Oh, you need to watch the OG first. The OG, the original. Megan Hughes, you're now my #1 fan, by the way. I just thought I'd let you know. Because I think as well, what the problem with my hair is, when it's this long, I can't really use product because it's too much. You'd have to use a lot of product to be able to use it in your hair, so it's absolutely pointless. You do have mammary glands, Chris. I guess that's true, actually. You're right, Gentle Mushroom. Thoughts on children being YouTubers, says Audrey. Well, it's obvious what's going to happen there, isn't it? It's. I think you can look inwards and ask yourself, ask your common sense part of your brain: should children be YouTubers? Should they be thrown out there to the public, doing what they want to get attention on the internet, doing more and more violent and disgusting things for monetary gain? And I think if you ask yourself that, I think you know. I think everybody knows if children should be YouTubers or not. I think you've got to take it seriously, haven't you? I think YouTube is a job. At the end of the day, you can make money from it. So I don't think anyone under the working age should be doing it. Obviously. Let me out the bathroom. Door's open, Berta. You keep saying that. Everyone keeps doing this joke that someone's in the bathroom. The door's open. You can just walk on out. Your beard stubble is hot. Well, I mean, it's all right after one day, but then it looks a bit pedo-y after about 3. So that usually goes. And then it can look quite nice, but there's a period of about 2 weeks it looks horrible. So I try not to. How is that pink? Well, this is pink. What are you talking about? This is pink. This is more of like a maroon, but that's what I mean. Pink it's not really going. Sorry, I'm just sorry. It's just not going. Sorry. I'm drinking water, says Berta B. Not usual, Berta. You're usually drunk by now. You pisshead. Sassy Soda. No, Daddy. How about distant cousin then? That could work, I guess. You can call me cuz. That feels a lot better than projecting daddy issues onto a screen. Thank you, Camilla N. It's good to see you in the chat. How are you doing, Camilla? How are you feeling within yourself? Thank you for making me smile recently, says Amari. No problem. Thank you, Mariah B. Maria B. Stop exposing me. You make me sad, says Berta B. I'm going to have to keep exposing you. I will expose anyone's BS. We do not stand for BS here. Got any music recommendations, says Sarah Hansel. Berta B is now my #1 fan. Music recommendation. I don't know really. What have I listened to lately? I mean, it's all good. The only problem with music recommendations is I don't really know what I'm listening to, because Spotify is just 40 million songs on random. So I mean, I can't really say that there's any recommendations, because I can't really think of what I'm actually listening to at any one point. But what about you guys? Any music recommendations? But we're not doing this whole K-pop bollocks. I'm not listening to any of your goddamn K-pop. It's trash. Do you like Russell Brand, says Gentle Mushroom? Yeah, I think so. I like his Trues thing he does on YouTube. His Trues News, his True News, his Trues. I've never seen him live though. And I do like him. I think I can see why people don't like him, but it's that thing where some people just find people annoying, don't they? And you can't. And if you don't find them annoying, then there's not really any reason. But nobody's right or wrong. I can see why people would find him annoying. It's the same with Noel Fielding. A lot of people find him annoying, apparently, but I don't find him annoying at all. But I think Russell Brand's one of those people. I'm sure there'll be somebody in a minute that'll say Russell Brand's an idiot, and people seem to be really upset by him. But I like him, and I kind of like what he's trying to do with his career now, what he's trying to do with his Trues. But I think a lot of people see what he's doing as a kind of call, like he's trying to get attention. He's just trying to be political and get attention for stuff, and I think he seems like the only celebrity who's actually trying to make the world better, rather than just being a bit of a, saying stuff in interviews while they, promote their new film or some shit. My PlayStation makes such a weird noise even when it's off. What Sims traits would you give yourself? I don't really, until I'm playing the new Sims, Sassy Soda, I can't say I really understand what you mean, because I'm not really very good. I can't really remember how you play it. I mean, the new one comes out in November for PlayStation owners. Everyone else has played Sims 4. I don't know why it's taken so long to bring it out on PlayStation. It's usually the way round, isn't it? A PlayStation game comes out and then it takes forever to put it on PC. Listen to Glode. He's a friend of mine, says Bertie B. Spelt Glode. But the O has a slash through it, so I don't know how to say that. It's probably not Glode, is it? It's probably Glode. I really like Everything, says Not Julia. I'm not sure what that is. Thank you, Beryl. What's your favourite scented candle, says Little Halter. I can't say I have one, to be honest. I don't think I've given it any thought. I'm sorry. I don't know. The nice one? Music question. Do you like Papoose? Oh, I think you've asked me this before, haven't you? Is this Papoose that stupid kids band or some crap? Papoose. Oh no, they're not. I thought you meant the that weird shit somebody sent me that looked like Lazy Town. Well, I'll keep it open in my thing, but I've not heard them. I'll keep it open in a tab and I'll check them out later. Oui, croissant, want some baguette, says Beacon. I don't know what you mean there, Beacon. Anyone who doesn't know who Beacon is, she's been doing all the artwork for my new Twitch page. That's right, I'm on Twitch now. Most of you already know this because I keep bagging on about it, but no offence, and Beacon have been doing my channel. I'm just looking at my channel now on Crabstickz Boy, if you're interested. 2,699 followers. So I'm looking at it now, so I'll be able to tell if it's gone up by the end of this show. Oui, oui, croissant. Oui, oui, croissant. Alibi, search Alibi, Reading and Leeds. I'm not going to keep searching stuff, guys. It's very boring for everyone else, I think. Alibi, Reading, Leeds. Is it a festival? Good, thank you. Why did you want me to search that? What's going on? Are you going to a festival? I don't think I'm going to search everybody's music tastes at the moment. We get stuck in a weird thing, don't we? As we speak by him is great. Listen. Good. Listen to some everything. Okay. What's your favourite type of crab? I mean, I don't know if there are different types of crab. Crab breeds. Let's have a look. I mean, obviously there will be. The Bering hermit, the black-eye hermit, the butterfly crab. Ooh. Well, there are a few. Can I get some pictures here? Let's have a look. What kind of crab is the best? Alaskan snow crab is too very large compared to the blue crab. Yeah, here we go. Different types of crabs with pictures. Let me see. I mean, they're all ugly bastards, aren't they? Swimming crabs, oceanic crabs. Oh, big bastard crabs. That's not what they're called, I don't think. Land crabs. Oh, now that's a lot of crabs. I'm not sure. I don't want to make it out like I even give a shit about crabs at all, to be honest. I don't want to start some kind of, I don't want to give the impression that I give a shit about crabs at all. I just don't. I couldn't care any less about crabs. But I do like eating them. I have eaten a few. I think it's more Crabstickz that I like. So I don't really like crabs. I'm kind of condoning killing them. What music rec do you need? IDM piano. I don't know what you mean there, Audrey. What music recording do you need? Recording equipment? I don't have any recording equipment. Oh, it's a band, not the movie. Says not Julia. Yes, that's right. What's your favourite Dodie song? Oh, I can't say I've listened to many Dodie songs. I can't say has she got an album? Should I have listened to an album? I don't like songs that are sung. Has she got any remixes? I mean, I don't really know Dodie that well, to be honest. I know somebody was saying I'm a bad friend, but I've only met her a few times. I kind of only like. I don't like music that's sung. I feel weird about it. I'm not looking at any more songs now, guys. It's not fun. Chris, can you play Overwatch? I want to play, says Kyla. I mean, we could do. I'm not. I don't think I'm quite awake enough today to play it because it takes. I think you have to be off your tits on cocaine to be able to play it. It's mental, but I'm sure I will eventually. It's just I don't know. I just don't feel very good at it. I feel like maybe I'll be better if I had it on PC. Just because it's so fiddly and complicated. I do like it, but I can't say it's easy. Nita P says, love you and we share a birthday, says Nita P. Yes, it's my birthday soon. How many weeks away are we now? 2 weeks. Oh no, 1, 2, 3 weeks. 3 weeks, and I'm gonna be sweet 30. What have I done with my life? Of course, everyone knows once you get to 30, your life is done. It's over. You can give up now. 6 out of 10 by Dodie. Dodie is awesome. Interesting. I'm sure I'll find the music somewhere, but I've not listened to any. Well, I mean, I've obviously heard stuff, haven't I? Do. Got any green or blue shirts lying around? Why would you ask such a strange thing, Sarah? I'm gonna start declining messages, I think, because I keep reading them all out, and some of them I can't really work with. Guests today, Crabby. We'll see. We'll see how we go. I'm going for a camp on your birthday, says Shinonymous. I'm just declining some messages here, people. Chris, what's up, my man? Says Isa sincerely. Yeah, it should refund the money if I decline. Don't worry. I just don't feel like accepting all the messages, else because it will cost you money, guys. Try not to spend all your money sending messages. You might need that to pay your mortgage off. Put it in a savers account, for God's sake. Chris, what's up, my man? Isa sincerely. Nothing's up. Feeling good. I've got Amazon Prime, so I've got that to watch tonight. Lovely jubbly. So, I'm too poor for YouNow. I don't know how it works, honestly, says Love Good Lester. Well, it's just this chat. I think you can send premium chats, basically, but it costs you guys money, so I try and get through them all, but I get a bit tired with reading them all. So I've skipped some of them. It's alright, you get your money back. It's my birthday on the 22nd of October. Put it in your calendar, mate. Okay, let me put that in the calendar. It does cost a lot. I think it is quite expensive, this YouNow, and Twitch can be quite expensive as well. Which is why if you've got Amazon Prime, it's a bit better because you can subscribe for free. But it can be, it's a little bit, I am always shocked by how much some of you guys actually, how much you guys actually spend, really. YouTube chat is cheaper, says Little Halter. Well, I think that's why I'm not doing it on YouTube, because I think that, thank you, Irmaberg. I think even though it's cheaper, it does mean that I get a lot, and I can't really get through them all, and I think that means a lot of you are wasting your money. So I think YouNow's a bit better because it's a bit more expensive, meaning less of you do it. But Berta Beer says, "Take my money and be happy." Well, I'll take yours every time, Berta. I'll take your. I'm gonna take all of your money. It's more to do with the fact that there's quite a lot of people here, so I think it's a bit easier at the beginning. But as more people get into the room, it gets a little bit hectic. You get me? And I'm slightly too tired today. I can't keep up with the chat. Read any good comic books lately, says Barbara Gordon. Well, I've not read any with you in, Miss Gordon, Miss Barbara Gordon. What have I read recently? I've still got a 2000 AD somewhere wrapped up in plastic. Maybe I'll do an live unwrapping. That'll be exciting. Excuse me. Where did I put it? Oh yeah. I feel like I've decided to spend a lot less money on magazines now. I'm trying my best to give up magazines. I'm kind of a magazine fan. I like buying anything. It's like, but the problem is I just don't read it. It's like I bought a copy of Edge magazine. It was talking about Destiny, but I haven't gone through it. I love magazines. I really love magazines. It's like it's fucking addiction. Is anybody else absolutely obsessed with magazines? Like buying them, looking at them. If I was really rich, I'd want to subscribe to every single magazine in the world. But I'm kind of going to give up magazines, I think, because they just end up lying around. Because I've got a... Ooh. There's like a comic book thing that I like to buy. You get in a packet, it's 2000 AD. Oh, well, actually, this is just a Judge Dredd magazine. You get your comics inside it. But it's not been read. And I don't even think this is the recent one. I think this is like 3 months. This is June, which means it probably whatever's before June. Thanks, Panic Fallout. But you know, I just like magazines. I just like how they feel. I mean, this one comes with a sheet. It's got a sheet on it, so you can get rid of that. And then you've got it's because it's for Destiny. Thanks, Sarah. I just like them. I like magazines. I want to subscribe to every single magazine. But the thing is, lots of people don't seem to get magazines anymore. So because there's not many people getting them, they're getting more and more expensive. I love indie fashion and photography magazines. Yeah, that's like if I'm really, really doing well financially, I'd waste money on like, I don't know, a proper fashion magazine or something. And then if I like anything in it, I usually cut it out and then fucking leave it somewhere in a bin. Burp shot, says Bertaby. Did I do a burp? I do apologise if I burp. They just come out of me sometimes. There's some pretty weird magazines to sub to out there. Well, that's the thing, Sarah. There's some fucking great stuff. I would literally just get a magazine of everything. It doesn't. I like all magazines. SFX, I like SFX. PlayStation Magazine, PC Gamer, Attitude, Gay Times. What else do I like? New Scientist, Time Magazine. I'll buy the fucking Economist. I don't give a shit. I love magazines. But I end up collecting them. Like, I remember the thank you, Sassy Soda. I remember collecting a lot of Empire magazines. Literally from Kill Bill 2 issue right up until fucking Star Wars. But then when I went to uni, my mum threw them all out. So there was about maybe 2 years worth, well, more than that, probably 3 years worth of Empire magazines. Kerrang, I don't think I'd buy Kerrang. It's not my kind of music. I mean, there is a music for electro and stuff that's quite good. But it wasn't my mum's fault, and I didn't really care that much. It wasn't like I was even that upset. But that's what I mean. I think I can get a bit hoardy. I just love magazines. I mean, look, hold on. I'll prove it to you. Wait a minute. There's literally... There's nothing in this room. There's nothing in this room. This is like an empty spare room. So I don't really have anything, but it doesn't matter where I am, I'm always going to buy magazines. I'm going to go through them. Just a random pile. Like, even if I was in a hotel, you'll find a magazine. You'll always find a magazine near me, such as Doctor Who magazine. I used to get CBeebies magazines. Right, well, I hope you don't anymore, mate. That's a bit weird. So what's this one? This one was for Peter Capaldi. And I've quit magazines, but I'm getting a bit annoyed because the new Doctor Who magazine has the new Doctor on the front. So I don't know. Because the thing is, it's like... I know what you're going to say. You're going to say, hey, if you want it, Chris, you should buy it. But I won't read it. I'm so busy. Empire magazine with your Spider-Man on. Charmed TV mags, yeah. I think I used to get Buffy magazine. There's a PlayStation magazine. Battlefront 2. Ooh, an SFX magazine. Blade Runner on it. I haven't even seen it. Don't even want to see it. It's old magazines, SFX. You can get some old ones. Look, there's an SFX there with just a Doctor on the front. Start collaging, I could do, couldn't I? Just start cutting shit up but then you've just got to throw the collage out, haven't you? Do you know what I mean? Nobody keeps a collage unless you're mental. SFX, Alien Covenant. Don't know what I've got here. Oh, that's just a Doctor Who book. There's an Empire there. I can never resist it when it's got a countdown in it as well. When it talks about the 100 movies. Make a dream board. Megan, I'm not sure about doing that. Not sure. Doctor Who, more Doctor Who. Some Cyberman. There's a 2000 AD comic. Another PlayStation. With Destiny. Doctor Who. With your masters on it. Some PlayStation pull out. Another PlayStation with your Spider-Man. Ooh, a special Zoltar Speaks. What do they call it? That thing at the seaside where you put money in and it reads your thing. Sell them, says Tosca. You can't sell them. You won't get a 10p for them. Doctor Who colouring book. I wonder if I don't think I've coloured any of this in because I couldn't find anything that was that satisfying to colour with. I suppose I did a bit of this one. What else did I do? It's just the thing about the colour. I did a little bit of that. The thing about the colouring is it can be a bit unsatisfying if you haven't got the right types of pen. Do you know what I mean? And the felt tips tend to go through, and crayon doesn't look like it doesn't cut right. You know what I mean? Most of you have probably done it. Empire with train spotting on, just absolutely useless. Pullouts again. This is just essential sci-fi TV. It's just like one of these pullouts talking about what's good in sci-fi. But I know all that. Why do I need to buy it? Doctor Who with that terrible episode on. Do you remember that Doctor Who episode? The superhero one. Ooh, that was shit. Didn't like that episode. Did anyone like that episode? Comes with a poster. Didn't put the poster up. Ooh. Well, it comes with one bad side and one good side. I didn't know this. I can put this up in the background. I do love a good poster. Although I've ruined it. I can't open it without pulling it apart. Why is it not opening? Is it crushed inside? Hold on. Oh, it's semen. So there's that side. You wouldn't put that up in your room, would you? But this side, I think this side could be alright. I don't think Matt Lucas is in it anymore, is he? That's Matt Lucas over now. I did enjoy Matt Lucas in it. I found him very funny. Ooh. Gay times. Don't usually get gay times because the problem with gay times is I feel a little bit like it doesn't... Oh. He's alright, isn't he? And he's in his pants. Gay times can sometimes feel a little bit like it's not really for me because it's talking about stuff that I don't always care about. Do you know what I mean? Although there's a swimmer. I think he's an Olympic diver, I think. Ooh, spicy. And there he is in his pants. Dear me. But you know what I mean? Sometimes with gay times and attitude, I don't know. They'll be talking about stuff that I don't care about. Electro magazine, electronic sound. Chris, there may be children watching. There isn't. New Scientist. I always like New Scientist magazine because of the front covers. I usually buy it simply based on the front covers. If the speed of light were infinite. Sure, I'll buy it. The Dark Side. which is a horror, like a kind of horror magazine. Some weird shit going on there. There's more 2000 AD. I keep saying 2000 AD, I don't know why. More Judge Dredd. More Doctor Who. Look, see, here's another new scientist. I just love the covers. This one says, what is the self? What is it? And this, you can't really feel it, but this feels really nice. It's got one of them, like, feely covers. But yeah, this is what I mean. I mean, just in that pile, because you know how expensive a magazine is. This magazine, this is just a comic which I rarely even read. That's £6. That's $6. An Empire now is £4.70. A New Scientist that comes out every Wednesday. That's £4.10. It's like £50 worth of magazines there, and I do read some, but it's just I'm just obsessed with them. I love a good mag. God, there's so much. But even looking at them now makes me think I want more. And it's just because I like them, and I don't want to put them in a recycling bin either. You know what I mean? Because it feels like, why would I waste them? It's like I'm not a hoarder, but I would hoard magazines. I wonder what it is. I think you can always take these things back to when you're a kid. And I think I always used to love magazines because magazines is like something your mum would get you as a treat. Something because you've been good. Or maybe you've been ill all day and you get a treat. I think it's probably some shit to do with that, isn't it? To me, it's like I'm treating myself. And it's all about getting the magazine. It's not actually about reading it. But there could be worse things I could be addicted to, like meth. Treat yourself. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. If I feel like treating myself and I go into town or something, I'll come back with just so many fucking magazines. But what can you do? What can you do? Everyone's addicted to something, aren't they? Did you say meth? Cara always wakes up when we say meth. I used to get the Winx Club issues every week, and that is a lot. Winx Club? Well, the more exclusive the magazine, the more I want it. Little White Lies is like a really... Oh, the Winx Club. Is that some kind of girls' magazine thing? Girls' TV show? Winx Club theme song. Let's have a listen. I think, isn't this that thing you pull and they go flying off?
Close your eyes and open your heart. Believe in yourself. That's how it starts. Dreams will come true.
Fuck that noise. Winx. Does anyone used to watch the Winx? Winx. Do they not mean... Shouldn't it be with a G? Like wings, not winks. Assholes. I don't even remember seeing it. There's some pretty weird magazines that, yeah, Sarah Lisa, definitely. There's definitely some weird stuff. I love how much you love magazines. Well, I think it's a danger. Thank you, Gentle Mushroom. I used to have the same thing for DVDs, buying a lot of DVDs, but I think when they went from DVDs to Blu-rays, it kind of put me off buying anything ever again, to be honest. Because Witch, on the other hand, was good stuff. Ooh, what's Witch? Witch, .I.T.She.H. Witch cartoon. I bet this is lame, isn't it? Oh, this looks witchy. Witchy intro. Let's have a listen. We are witches. Jesus. Let me have a look at some 90s. I feel like I'm in that mood now. 90s children show themes. Let's have a look. Although this is going to be... Oh, first thing that comes up is Big Bear. Big Bear in the Big Blue House. I'm going to listen to a couple of my favourites. I don't know if you guys will even...
The paper!
But some of you know the thing. Where does it stop?
What's inside of the lollipop?
Not Rugrats. Gentle mushroom.
Stop! It's the patch. Stop.
Oh no, not fucking Patch. Oh, who was it? Oh, there's more. Jim! That's fucking loud.
Rosie and Jim, chugging along on the old red dog. Rosie and Jim, and Milky's is the
Sounds very creepy.
We go to
It's one of those things that if you slow it down, I bet it's worse.
with Rosie's back. Jim's going back. No one knows when we're around.
Does it ever end? No. No, it does not.
We go to play and have a look with Rosie's back. Jim's going
back. Well, that's awful, isn't it?
when we're around.
They weren't very good-looking puppets either. They're kind of disgusting-y. Oh, you know this one, don't you? If there's any Americans watching, I don't think you'll have first to guess it. Oh well, the first time I see someone guess it. Tots TV. Tots TV. But I thought it was somebody you'd take the time before you get it. Oh. Don't.
Tots TV. I'm a top. Tots TV. 1, 2, 3. I'm the top.
How was one of them French?
It's a secret. So why are they not going to tell anyone? Lovely donkey.
Lovely donkey.
I'm the top.
Skip to the end. Ooh.
We adore her. Doing things in a very special way. We adore her. Nothing surer. You're the one that can brighten up my
This might be a bit too old. Does anyone know this one?
with your most
I know. This is one of the first things I ever saw, I think. She used to have a talking coat hanger.
We adore her. You're the one that can brighten up our days.
No, I didn't really like Wizardor. It was a bit creepy. Oh, I know this one. I'm not looking at the screen, by the way. Oh, I used to love this one. That's that one about raccoons, isn't it?
Luckily, he has some good friends to help him out.
Andy Pandy.
Life would be simple.
I liked Andy Pandy. It's not Andy Pandy.
Cyril Sneer.
Cyril Sneer.
Be simple except for raccoons.
It's the raccoons.
Funhouse. Wacky contestants, messy games, the Fun Car Grand Prix race, and the crazy chance to win lots of prizes. Now here's the guy who puts the fun into Funhouse, Crabstickz. Welcome along to the Funhouse Go Show! Oh, yes, it's called the Go Show because that was the go-kart entrance to beat them all.
I think CITV had a lot of better cartoons than CBBC until a certain turning point.
Now, they're a very useful part of the show. I'm not a very useful part, but these people are the most useful part. The contestants,
This is old
come
clip.
on down!
Come on down! That's nearly over. But ITV was much better for kids at the beginning.
Dodie, the little man with the red and yellow car.
Noddy.
His tinkling bell beats
Yeah, we all know Noddy.
Good afternoon and welcome to BBC Two, where we begin our afternoon on the seesaw with Postman Pat taking a message.
Postman Pat, Postman Pat.
Somebody was taking making way for Wee Wee. This bloody this clip somebody sent me. Who sent me that Noddy but in French? Wee Wee. Postman Pat is a legend. I don't know if he's a legend. He was a good postman. He was good at his job. Chris, this feels like a grandpa showing me his stamp collection. Well, I could be showing you something much worse. You're a handsome grandpa, though, so don't worry. Thanks. Thanks a lot. Berta B says she didn't watch anything. She didn't have a TV. Well, this is probably not as fun for you as it is for me.
Letters through your door. Postman Pat, Postman Pat, Postman Pat, and his black and white cat.
I spend the price of a cup of coffee on you per week, says Sarah Lisa. Thank you. I want 2 cups. Do the Magic School Bus theme, my favourite. Never really watched that. I don't know what channel that was on. I still have all of my Jackie Chan magazines, says Noah F. Noah, thanks. Fuck. I didn't even know the old Jackie Chan had a fucking magazine. Fireman Sam was good. That'll probably be on in a minute. It's just on a playlist. That's a bit fucked up. Honestly, I can't. I'm not on the YouTube page. I'm just guessing. Although the quality's horrible. Now the Teletubbies too recent. That's not fun. Teletubbies. That was shit. Art Attack was amazing. Yeah. I don't think I ever made anything from Art Attack though. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I think Fireman Sam might have been my favourite, I think, as a really small kid. I seem to remember Mum saying that that's the only one that would shut me up. It's very old now. It's very, not bad animation, because it was good back then, but I mean, it's like, it's old! It's some old shit, man.
This is a story about an ordinary teddy bear.
Yeah, I think
When
I've
he
watched
was
this.
made, they found something wrong with him and threw him away like a piece of rubbish into an old dark storeroom. Then, from
Not
outer
Thunderbirds.
space, a spotty man brought him to life with his
Unless you're just saying
cosmic
Thunderbirds, you might not be trying to guess. Thank you,
dust to a magic
Flurpy.
cloud, where Mother Nature
This is how I watch all the
gave
cartoons.
him special powers.
Man!
That
I want
bear
some
became
toast! Man! Super Ted. I think I watched some Super Ted.
It's not
much of a life when you cross the pretty face.
Just to be whoever you are is no disgrace.
What's this?
Don't be scared if you don't fit in.
Don't be scared if you don't fit in.
Check in. It's the Raggy Dolls.
Raggy Dolls,
Raggy Dolls.
Raggy Dolls.
Dolls like you and me. Raggy Dolls.
Raggy Dolls,
Oh.
Raggy Dolls, Raggy Dolls.
Made him perfectly. So if you got a bump, dolls
It's
like
horrible fucking static on their clip. This isn't a children's show. Thank you, Pepper M.
This is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down, and I...
This doesn't count. That doesn't count as a kid's show. Did anyone ever play the Rugrats video game? Rugrats was good. Oh, the Paris one, yeah, they had a game in Paris, didn't they? I don't know why. Oh, the film, there was a film, wasn't there? They went on Broadway and you saw them, Megan. I'd love to see the Rugrats on Broadway. It must have been quite emotional. Helen Mirren as Dee Dee. Was it Dee Dee? I saw the Tweenies live, so who's the real winner? I don't know. Don't know what this is. I saw Tweenies live at Alton Towers. Oh. A lot of people like Fraggle Rock, but I never saw it. I never saw Fraggle Rock. Don't know what channel it was on.
This is 29
I've seen this
Acacia
shit.
Road, and this is Eric, the schoolboy who leads an amazing double life. But when Eric eats a banana, an amazing transformation occurs. Eric is Banana
Banana.
Man, ever alert for the call to action.
Banana Man.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Thunderbird!
Thunderbirds are go.
Thunderbirds was great, wasn't it? Don't know how they must have spent a lot of money on it. The puppets were a bit creepy, yeah. There's also that other one, that Stingray, wasn't there? Biker Mice from Mars, yeah, I used to watch that. Biker Mice from Mars. Get to the end. There's absolutely loads going on. Okay. Now this, I'd like to see a musical about this. Wait. And it was good animation as well. Ninja Turtle, Ninja did not hold chill, full of power.
We're really hip. Hey, get a grip.
When the evil shredder attacks, these turtle boys don't cut them no slack. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Inspector Gadget was good.
To be ninja teens.
He's a radical rat.
Leonardo leads
Which turtle are you? Says Super Eyes. Fuck knows, they're all the same, aren't they? They've just got different hats on. Or bandanas. Or eye masks. One's dead now. What do you mean, Sticky Pigtails? How can one of them be dead? It's a cartoon. It's a cartoon. I don't remember this.
Clever inventions, you know his intentions to help whenever he can. If you want something sorted like enemies smarter than Albert, your man, his name is Albert. Albert, he's Albert the Fifth Musketeer. He's there at the double whenever there's trouble with wood and string and stuff. The things that he makes are just what it takes whenever the going gets rough. His name is Albert.
Albert. I totally recognise how it's pretty modern, I think. Well, not modern, but I do remember watching it. It's one of those cartoons that was a bit gross because I think it was French, and then it was dubbed, so it's kind of gross. Albert was always a bit gross. We know Pokemon. Everyone knows Pokemon. One more. Just this one, and then I'll stop. The next one that's bad, I'll stop.
They've got a power and force that you've never seen before.
Oh. This is the full theme. It's 4 minutes long. No. No. I didn't know there was a full theme. I'm just going to look at Zap. Just to let you know, I'm pretty sure only a few of people in here will know Zap. Zap's a bit... Who knows Zap? It'll be a few people around the Chuckle Brothers time. But I think this is my new like, this song will be played in the background of every single Crabstickz video from now on, I think. Brilliant. It was the best theme. Don't ruin Zap by overplaying it. Cara, I don't think I can ruin Zap. It's shit. It was always shit. That's the thing about kids shows, and I loved Zap. I'm just saying, if I was to say to you, right, I'll give you 20 quid if you can sit through every single episode of Zap, you'd kill yourself. Trust me, they're never as good as what you think. I wonder if I'm going to get... No. A couple of days ago, a jet plane flew across the house. Fucking loud. Shit, I've gone over an hour. Whoops. Kitty? Chris Guest. Ellie's not amazing. Chris Guest. Have we got people in the guest thing? I might have to leave it today because I've gone mental. I've gone absolutely crazy, and I've gone over an hour already. And now Kitty wants food, but we'll do guests some other time, I think, because what? Kitty? What does she want? Twitch or no? I'd probably be on Twitch, yeah. Thank you, Kitty. Will you shut up now? Say goodbye to everyone, Kitty. Come here. Come here, Kitty. Kitty, come here, will you? Kitty. Ugh. Goodbye, Kitty. Oh, she's so depressed. Are you depressed again? Are you depressed again? I think she's just actually looking at the chat. She's a very sad kitty. I mean, I don't think she's depressed. She's just getting very old now. She smells so good. She's looking at the chat and she's thinking, why? She's very fluffy. She's very soft. But she's old and she's whinging and whining all the time. But thanks, guys. I will see you on, if you're just watching on YouNow, I'll see you on Wednesday. 7. Thanks for the likes, Maria the 5th. And I'll see you Wednesday, 7 o'clock till 8, I guess. Again. Although I'll try not to be late every single time. Thanks for watching. You promised. What did I promise? Guesting. Well, I mean, there's plenty more times to guest. I do this all week. But we'll get around to it. I just don't like going over an hour. I like to keep them to an hour. So I will see everyone soon. God bless.